Hello everyone, how are you today? It's Kay. Happy holidays and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the 23rd of December and this is on Thursday. So looks like markets are active today. So I will review some pairs in the markets and see what's happening by Ichimoku Kinko Hyo. So please stick to it and let's get started right now. Alright, so as a quick disclaimer, this content is basically all based on my own experience and knowledge. So when you take trades, please do at your own risk. And also, since this is live stream, if you can please follow the rules and guidelines, that would be great because after all, we're all here to learn. Alright, so once again, thank you for joining. Good to see you again. Let me say hi to everyone quickly. So, hello Kishore, good to see you. Thanks for joining. And MD, good to see you. And Karim, thank you for joining as well. Great to see you. And David, Wong Alan, and Matt, Muhammad, and Lahan, good to see you. And happy holidays, everyone. Good to see you here. So from today, I started to plan for the new year, 2022. And I was actually thinking about what I can do on my YouTube channel and also my life itself. So after I fix that, I will announce it to you. So yeah, but I think this is a perfect timing to plan for the new year, before and after Christmas usually. But good to see you. All right, so let me switch to trading view and let's review markets together. Oh, by the way, I hope you liked the video that I posted yesterday about the time cycle and price theory. I got many comments and many emails on that video, so I will keep these kind of videos coming in my YouTube channel. All right. I see more people joining here now. Thank you for joining everyone. Ivan and Miguel, Muhammad and Peter, Arshad and Gabby, Ao and Gabriel and Hi. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. All right, so here is Euro Pound. Oh, first of all, let me talk about the strengths of each currency. So usually I use this currency strength chart to see overall market situation, which currency is strong, which currency is weak. And obviously today, this green one, pound, is very strong today. And the weakest right now at the moment is the euro. Euro and light blue is JPY. Euro JPY has been quite weak today and pound has been very strong. So in that sense, let's look into the pound pairs first, because we see these pairs are trending right now. So first, euro pound. So pound is going up, euro is going down. So euro pound as a pair, it should be going down right now. And here is what you see here. This is the forward chart and the market has been going down. It broke the support and continuously going down this way. So just right now, the new candlestick just formed and it made the Kumo Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen flat. But still, this is bearish and simply because the market is below Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, Kumo and Chikou Span below the candles. But one thing I don't feel positive to sell in this case is the Kumo shape. If you look at the Kumo shape, this is too thin. And whenever you see this kind of a very thin Kumo like this, it shows that this is an overshooting market, in this case oversold. So it maybe tries backwards to Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen because the market has been too strong downtrend. So I guess I will just wait for the Kumo to be thicker and longer downtrend and then look for the selling edge afterwards. But this is bearish, and if I sell, the target is going to be down below the support 0.838 level. So that will be the ultimate target for this. Let me change this to solid. So yeah, so that's the situation. However, in the daily chart, this is not downtrending yet. Today is bearish, but as per Ichimoku lines, you see Kijun Sen flat, Chikou Span still touching the previous candles. So this is still in the range market. So it may retrace backwards also in that sense. And then in the forward chart, since Kumo is too small, it may reverse backwards. So in this case, I won't take a trade on this one. I just simply stay away. And actually, this is the beauty about Ichimoku. You can capture whether the market is overshooting or not. So that's the euro pound. And then let me talk about other pound pairs. So the next one I will be watching is pound dollar. Pound dollar has been going up nicely after the breakout of the resistance around 1.337 level. It has been going up. But if you look at the Kumo also, this is too thin and too small Kumo to be trustable. So the market might reverse backwards to Tenkan Sen or Kijun Sen. So this one is not ideal to trade either. This might be a fake breakout and it may reverse back within the range. So we have to be careful for this one. I don't feel positive to buy on pound USD either. So and let's see other pound pairs. So pound JPY. Pound JPY is up now, and the Kumo is a bit thin in the forward chart, and the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen are flat now, so the market may reverse backwards. So it looks like the market is kind of ready to the retracements on these pairs. So yeah, this is not a good time to buy at the moment. If you're holding the buy, then you may want to think about exit these trades. It may reverse down to in this price. In this market, it may go down back to 152.63 level, the previous resistance. So when you place stop loss, it should be below the Tenkan Sen, or on the Tenkan Sen should be good on pound JPY. And the next one is pound CAD. Pound CAD is also bullish. The market has been up after the Kumo breakout. This is forward chart. The market has been up above the Kijun Sen and the Kumo. And Chikou Span also has been above the candles. So this is stably bullish now. But the Kumo is flat now. The Kumo is flat, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen flat. But I like this Kumo shape better than the previous charts because Kumo has been thicker and longer. So in the long term, this is uptrending. And in the midterm, the market has been above the Kijun Sen. So in the midterm, this is also bullish. I think this is stably bullish now. You can draw the trend line like this way. And as long as market is above the trend line, this is good to buy. But once the market reverses back to Kijun Sen, it breaks the Kijun Sen, then it's not a good timing anymore. So, but to me, this is still bullish. So I will continuously look for the buying edge on pound CAD at the moment. Yeah, and just to make sure that if there's no resistance, and looks like there is no resistance in this area. There was a previous support at 1.7245. So when the market reaches there, it may reverse. But yeah, so far, in terms of price action and Ichimoku lines, it has been bullish. So this one is good. This one's good. Okay. Oh, Gabriel says news about CAD at 15:30. Okay. Thank you for the reminder. So let me go to the calendar. And this is today, Thursday. And yeah, in Canada, there was a news before. And now in about 50 minutes, there will be 2 news in the US. And looks like that's it for today. So, and tomorrow, Friday, is a holiday. So it's Christmas Day. Basically, the market will be very quiet tomorrow. So, yeah, and most likely next week will be very quiet also because it's holiday. So most likely today is technically the end of the trade, the market, you know, the market move. So yeah, so let me see other pound pairs. Pound AUD in the forward chart, it's been ranging right now, no trends. And pound Swiss franc it was up, but now it's retracing backwards. And I didn't mark this one. I didn't mark this flag because the market was at the resistance. So, and since this is Swiss franc pair, it's spiky volatile in the lower time frames. And when the market is near the resistance, I don't really touch. So, yeah, that I will avoid watching it. All right, Miguel says, what's going on with pound? Is it just end of the year positioning adjustment? I wouldn't make any trend assumptions based on it. Yeah, pound just stays strong right now as compared to other currencies, and yeah, that's basically what's happening right now. But yeah, basically, I think this trend in pound, strong pound, won't last that long, I guess. In fact, it's kind of retracing backwards now. So yeah, I think this is not really a good one to trade at the moment. But euro is going down right now. So I think we better focus on the euro pairs. Euro and AUD is going up. So let me check euro AUD. Euro AUD right now is going down. Yeah, because weak euro and strong AUD. So this is forward chart and it broke the support 1.5658 and now it's heading down to the previous support, which is 1.5566. So this one is good to look for the sell chance. I mean, it may break the support, and previously there was a doji candle in the forward chart. So once the market breaks doji, it could go down to the support level of 1.5566. So I think this one is good to look for the sell. But just wait for the breakout of the previous doji support, which is 1.5614, and then look for the sell chance. So in Euro AUD, I will mark this one also. It's a nice downtrend. Yeah, let's see. And then what we can see here now, let me check some AUD pairs because AUD is getting stronger now. AUD USD. This one is now, yeah, kind of flat retracing. It was up, it broke the resistance. So it broke the resistance and looks like it's retesting the resistance, but we better wait for the breakout of the resistance, new resistance of 0.7244 and look for buy chance. Yeah, that's, I think, the situation for now. And now Kumo's flat, Kijun Sen is now flat too, so it may retrace. If it goes back below the previous resistance, 0.7224, then I won't look for buy. So let's just wait for that one. And then let's see what else we can find. Yeah, AUDCAD in the forward chart, it is about to break the resistance, and I was actually monitoring this one, AUD/CAD, but I didn't mark this one because this is near the previous descending trend line. If you look at the daily chart and squeeze a chart like this, then you can draw this descending trend line from since 19th or 19th of July. The market has been marking 4 resistances, so it may be resisted this time and continuously go down. So right now we see uptrend in the forward chart, but because of that reason, I have to wait for the clear breakout of the resistance and then buy. It's my opinion, so I'm just waiting for that to happen. Alright, Sano says, I said yesterday NZD/USD is going up, but it's true. I think Euro JPY is going down currently. The Euro JPY, the Euro is going down, so it could go down. But right now in the forward chart is range, and in the daily chart it's also in the range market. When you see the market is in between the Tenkan Sen or Kijun Sen and Kumo, this is ranging. Right now, the price is in between Kijun Sen and Kumo, it's range. And in the forward chart, it's also ranging. It's just going up and down, ranging. So it may retrace back to the Kijun Sen in the forward chart, but we will see. Yeah, if you sell, then the target will be the Chikou Span B or the Kijun Sen level around 128.5. 52555 will be the target when you sell. Yeah. So yeah, looks like we have still active markets today. So it's kind of interesting to see before the holiday tomorrow. Alright, Lahan says, hi Kay, can you share your thoughts on my entry in pound JPY? Yesterday on December 22nd, there was a breakout of 1 hour candlestick at 7 UTC, but in 5 minutes it looked oversold and I was afraid of a fake out. So pound JPY yesterday, let me see. So here, I think 22nd. So around here, at the near resistance, the market was here, and there was a breakout in 1 hour at 7 UTC. Alright, so let me switch to 1 hour chart, and a breakout at 7 UTC, so that will be all the way back here. So okay, we're talking about this breakout, okay? So yeah. So at the time of the breakout, let me move back the candles at 7 p.m. Sorry, 7 a.m. UTC. There was a breakout, yes. So if I see the breakout, I can also see that the Kumo's pointing up. I mean Chikou Span BA up. Chikou Span B is the lower part of the Kumo when it's bullish. So Chikou Span A is up. And Chikou Span B is up, Chikou Span A is also up, and Kijun Sen is also pointing upwards, and Chikou Span above, candles above the Kumo, so this is bullish. But there was a previous resistance here at 151.74. So if I were looking at chart real time, then yeah, I might have to wait for the next candlestick close. So let me just move one more. Okay, so if I just move one more, then there was a new bullish candle, and here I will be looking for the buying edge and expect the market breaks a resistance. So the market broke the resistance clearly, so most likely I will keep holding the buy right now. So yeah, I think that was a nice spot for the entry. And this is where exactly I enter before the breakout happens. Simply I follow the market direction by Ichimoku, Kinko Hyo, Kumo, Kijun Sen. And I do also look at the Tenkan Sen and Chikou Span. And if Ichimoku says uptrend, then I wouldn't mind taking a buy before the breakout of the resistance. So that once the market breaks resistance, it goes very fast. But if the market reverses backwards, then simply I will exit with a very small pips of loss. So that's about the risk management. But yeah, I think that was a nice entry timing. So when you backtest and if you see the similar charts, similar settings in your backtesting or in the future markets, you can take a trade in this case. Yeah, and overbought, oversold happens in lower time frames. When you see uptrend in higher time frames, overbought, oversold happens many times on the lower time frames like 5-minute chart or 15-minute chart. So in my opinion, you don't really have to care about the oversold, overbought on the lower time frames. You will see it in the lower time frames when it's trending in higher time frames. So that's totally fine. All right. AUDC, AD, USDC, AD, I already covered that. And yeah, let's see. May you please check pound USD 12, 22, okay, 22nd pound USD. All right, let me see. So let me close this bar replay and switch to pound USD. And 22nd was yesterday. I placed order in the 5-minute chart based on the uptrend from the higher time frames, UTC 749. All right, so 749 will be around here. So you took that breakout and buy. That was nice. Yeah, I think that was a nice trade. If I do bar replay, so around 7 or 8 was here on this candlestick. And you see the Kumo up, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen up, Chikou Span above candles. So that was, I think, a nice entry timing. Or you could wait for another candlestick just to make sure that the market goes up. So if I wait for the next candlestick, that will be bullish. And you can look for the buying edge here also at 9 a.m. yesterday. So yeah, that was a nice trade. All right, yeah, good to see you and Merry Christmas ahead. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, most likely I will be staying in the apartment because there will be too many people outside in the mall, in the shopping areas. So most likely I will be staying away from the crowd and just celebrate at home. All right, Euro USD is now ranging. I checked it before. Oops, sorry. I checked before and I think it's still ranging right now. Let me turn to the daily chart. So daily Euro USD is ranging. I thought that P wave is going to be broken downwards, but now it's ranging still. It hasn't broken the P wave yet and still ranging. So I have to wait for the next breakout. Oh, this is not really becoming P wave anymore because there was a bit overshoot and now retracing back within the range. And also now what I see here now is the Tenkan Sen is now above the Kijun Sen. Blue one's Tenkan Sen, green one's Kijun Sen, and Tenkan Sen is now above the Kijun Sen. So in this case, we can't expect the market breaks the P wave bearish anymore. So I guess I will just take out the P wave because the market situation is now changed and Chikou Span also touching. So this is becoming a pure range. So it may retrace back to Kumo or it may go down and we can't tell which way it's going. So simply I will be staying away from this one. You can kind of draw this descending trend line is still valid, looks like. But yeah, we will see. Well, in this case, what you can also do is you can draw this forecast lines from the previous low, the previous swing low to the Kumo, which was forming at that time. So it was Chikou Span B was here, and Chikou Span A. Hold on, let me take this one out. It's a bit confusing. So Chikou Span A to here, and so these are called the forecast lines. And we have to wait for the market until the 29th of December. And if the market lands below the forecast lines on the 29th of December, then it could go down afterwards. So if I just draw it, the lines and arrows, if the market lands below the forecast lines on the 29th of December, then it may go down this way continuously. But if it lands within the Kumo, within the forecast lines, and it may continuously be in a range. And for some reason, if the market goes up very fast and breaks the Kumo upwards and lands above the forecast lines, most likely it will go up towards this direction. So yeah, I will switch from P wave to the forecast lines right now on the Euro USD and continue to monitor until the end of this year. That's how I see the market, like this way. All right. All right, Dr. Curvier, thank you for joining. He says, only trader detailing Ichimoku analysis. Thanks, Kay. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I hope you enjoy and learn something new from my Ichimoku analysis, which is the topic for this YouTube channel. All right, Juan, good to see you. Can you check gold, please? All right, let's see gold. Gold has been ranging, so I simply don't monitor anymore. I think I will stay away from gold this year at least and come back maybe sometime in January. But gold looks to be uptrending right now. For the last 2 days, it's been bullish. But overall, it's ranging still. The market is within the Kumo now, so it may reverse backwards anytime. So, as I mentioned previously, we better wait for the breakout of the Kijun Sen and the resistance, which is 1814.47, and then look for the buying edge afterwards. Looks like this descending trend line is not valid because there was a fake out. So I guess I will just take this one out right now and simply monitor charts by the price action and the Ichimoku lines. Let me see. In 1 hour chart, it is a bit bullish. So yeah, because Kumo's up, Kijun Sen is up now in 1 hour, and Chikou Span above the candles. So yeah, we can follow 1 hour uptrend, but we can't see the trend in the daily chart. So that will be most likely an intraday trade, because in 1 hour chart, it may reverse backwards within a day. So yeah, we better follow the uptrend right now in the 1 hour chart. But looks like I won't follow 1 hour because yeah, once again, changes quickly. So instead of focusing the gold, I would prefer to go for some forex pairs which are trending in higher time frames. Andrew says, hello Kay, do you think it's better to stay away from the market next week? I recommend to stay away. Yes, if you are not profitable yet, then I recommend to stay away. I remember last year, 2020, December 28th, 27th, I took some trades on some pairs because it was trending. But yeah, this year, I'm not sure. I might be taking a week off next week. So we'll see. But yeah, obviously next week, or actually from tomorrow, the market will be very quiet. So So that means even if you see some trending pairs, trending markets, you won't be able to make so much profit because it's slow. So yeah, it's not time efficient, so you may be able to come back next year is recommended. All right, John here says, okay, using your strategy, how often do you find those price action candles once you, I can't seem to confirm those candles. I go by the support resistance, having trouble looking for the price action candles. Is it a good strategy to apply support resistance on the lower time frames when you can't find price action? Yeah, of course, you can use support resistance lines and breakouts to buy or sell. That's fine. Yeah, I prefer candlesticks at price action, like breakout, engulfing breakout, and also doji breakout, or double top, double bottom, neckline break. I use these strategies for the confirmations in 5. And I see these price action confirmations almost every time when I take trade. So if you still can capture the price action trading edge in lower time frames, you can practice and you can look back my videos in the past and study about the price actions and which price actions I exactly use for the trading edges. Yeah, speaking of the price actions or the candlestick patterns, there are millions of the names of candlestick patterns in price actions, like graveyard or in many names out there, hammer, shooting star, many names. But simply, I'm just using few patterns: doji break and engulfing breakout, outside inside bar breakout. I use and double top and head and shoulders, neckline break, and I think these are pretty much it that I use as a trading edge confirmations. So yeah, I don't use every single price actions to take a trade. Yeah, it's impossible to remember all these patterns. I used to try to remember all the patterns, but I forgot. I gave up because there are too many. All right, Toy says, hi Kay, should we wait for the Chikou Span above the Kumo to confirm the trend? No, you don't have to wait for Chikou Span above the Kumo. If it's above candles, that should be fine. By the way, Chikou Span to Kumo shows a super long-term trending market directions, because Chikou Span to Kumo shows long-term, and from the price, the candlestick to the Kumo is showing the long-term, and from Chikou Span to candle it takes 26 candles, and from Chikou Span to Kumo it is actually 51 candle. So when you see Chikou Span breaks Kumo, that means the market is in a super long-term uptrend. And when you see Chikou Span breaks the candles, that's the midterm, 26 midterm market momentum. Lahan says, do you think it's a good exit timing now for pound JPY based on the 5 minute? Let me see, pound JPY in 5 minutes, let me check. In 5, I don't use Ichimoku, but I use Bollinger Bands and Stochastics. And yeah, I think it is retracing backwards, broke the support 153.29, and it's band walking against the major direction. And there was a dead cross stochastics and reverse in the waves. So yeah, I would exit here. I would exit at the breakout of the support. 153.30 will be my exit timing. So I will just give up on this like around this pips and then exit here would be the idea. Hold on. Yeah, this would be around, yeah, like 35 pips. But 35 pips is a bit wide. It's a big pips. So most likely, I won't wait until the market retraces all the way back and breaks the support, which is 35, 36 pips. Practically speaking, I would exit here on this vertical, I mean on this red vertical candlestick, because there was a support level breakout. If I monitor chart real time in 5, and if I place a buy long ago like this way, and then I would exit around here, because this was exactly when the market breaks the support and squeeze and expanding against the major direction, and then dead cross. So yeah, most likely I will exit in this candlestick. If I wait for the candle close, then my exit will be around here at 153.40. So I will give up on this from top to that price. I will give up on the 24 pips of a floating profit, which I regard as a head or tail of the fish, and I will exit here. Ahmad says, why do people want to trade sideways market like gold? I don't get it. Yeah, me either. Me either. Yeah, I don't trade in the sideways market. Never trade. Edge says, your opinion and suggestions are always on point, Sir K. Oh, you're welcome, Edge. Thank you for the comment. All right. Al-Harris says, dear K, AUD JPY trending up since morning, but Kijun Sen Kumo all up. I took buy trade morning, but exit before hitting the stop loss. Why? All the 5 lines still pointing up while price retraces. So, all right, let me check that. AUD JPY. Let me delete these lines first and then switch down to AUD JPY. And so let's see. This is the daily time frame. Daily is going into the Kumo now, and in the forward chart, it is still uptrending. But I think you are talking about this retracement, which happened at 10 UTC. There was a small retracement while uptrending, and let me break it down to 1 hour. Oh yeah, so maybe here. So the Kijun Sen was up. Kijun Sen was up and Kumo was up also. But if you look at the price, it retraces backwards this way. And I think you're talking about this retracement. And so first of all, this happens. This happens. It may retrace backwards at any time. No matter how strong you see the confirmations are by Ichimoku, the market may reverse backwards first of all. So that's the primary mindset. And simply when you take a buy, and if the market retraces backwards, you have to exit before hitting the stop loss. And it looks like Al-Harris, you did, so that's good. But still, this is uptrending, so you can still look for the next chance to buy. But here, because the retracement is kind of deep, you better exit once with a very small loss. And then once the market starts to be uptrending again, and when you can confirm another trading edge here in 5 or 15, then you can re-enter the market. Because we never know, it may retrace back all the way to Kijun Sen. And once it breaks Kijun Sen, then it will go all the way back down to the Kumo 2. So, it's a probability that you want to avoid holding that position in this case. I would exit once, and it's like a bleeding, right? You have to stop bleeding before it injures, your life. So you have to stop bleeding first, and then, still have enough blood to take the next action. So that's what I mean by exit very soon and then re-enter the market if it's still trending up towards that direction. Yeah. All right, but yeah, AUD JPY in 1 hour looks good. The market is above the Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen. And let me check in 5 if I can capture the buying edge on this one. Okay, so now stochastic gold cross is happening. Especially if it happens below 20, it's very good. And we have N wave bullish. And yeah, the market is kind of sideways, but yeah, there is a potential in continuously bullish trend from here. So yeah, I think this is a good time to buy, or simply you want to wait for the breakout of the previous resistance at 82.83 and then buy afterwards. Yeah, in this case, I just monitor until it breaks, because we only see uptrend in 1 hour and we don't see uptrend in the forward chart by Ichimoku, and we don't see uptrend in daily chart either. It's flat into the Kumo now in the daily. In the forward chart, the Kumo is flat, Kijun Sen kind of flat, Tenkan Sen also flat, and the market is near the resistance. So although we see 1 hour chart uptrending, it may reverse anytime. So I guess I will just avoid from here and look for other pairs for the trading edge. All right, Blackwater says, can you check USD JPY? USD JPY is, in the daily it's flat. The Kumo just twisted, but this is bearish Kumo. So the uptrend may stop. So that's the primary condition. And in the forward chart, okay, in the forward chart, it is up now. The Kijun Sen just broke out of the Kumo, which is a good sign. So it may continuously go up. The market has been supported by the Tenkan Sen 4 times. So this is also a good sign. It shows strong uptrend. And also Kijun Sen broke out of the Kumo now, which is also a good sign. And in the forward chart, previously there was a doji candle, and doji candlestick may break upwards. So I would wait for this candlestick close, which happens in 3 hours, which is a bit long to wait. But if this candlestick close above the doji, and then I would take a buy. Or I look for the buy chance after that. And in 1 hour chart, oh, okay, 1 hour chart also looks good. This is outside bars. These are the outsides. So yeah, sorry, I wouldn't wait for 3 hours. I would wait for 15 minutes for this 1 hour close in this case. If 1 hour close above the previous high, then I will look for the buying edge in 5 or 15. Yeah, 1 hour also looks good. The Kumo's up, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen up, and Chikou Span above the candles, so it's bullish. We get the confirmation in 1 hour. And also, what I like about this one is there is a gold cross above the Kumo. Gold cross of Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen above the Kumo means that this is a strong bullish trend also. So yeah, with these confirmations, I think it's good to look for a buying edge after the breakout of the previous high. So yeah, you can just wait for another 15 minutes. You set the timer and come back in 15 minutes and see the candle close. I think that this one is good. USD JPY is good, yeah. Okay, Blackwater says, Casey, in your opinion, do you think USD JPY broke major resistance in the weekly? Okay, weekly chart, let me see. I hasn't broken the weekly yet. There are many wicks pointing upwards, and it has been very, very tricky wicks here. So yeah, I do see a resistance zone here in this area. So yeah, I wouldn't say that it was a breakout yet. Let me see. In the monthly chart, oh, okay, so looks like there was a previous high in the monthly also from the month of October 2018, and also November 17, there was another high here. So, and the market has reached to that high November and December now. It's actually on that recent high. So yeah, there is a monthly resistance here on this level, 114.84 level, or 114.628. There is a resistance, so it may reverse. It may reverse. So in this case, I would simply follow the 4-hour chart uptrend and just stick to it. Yeah, would be the idea. But yeah, once again, this is good because the market is above the Tenkan-sen. So if you only want to use one single candlestick, I would use 4-hour chart, because I know some of you don't really want to the multiple time frames. So if you're not familiar with the multiple time frames, then I will take 4-hour chart and buy and put the stop loss below the Tenkan-sen and hold. Expect the market breaks resistance. All right, good to see you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Okay, Gerald says, do you think it's better to put break-even line earlier than too late? As soon as possible. No, I don't think that's a good idea. You have to set the break-even at the right timing. Otherwise, if you set the break-even lines too early, then you will have too many break-even trades, and overall you can't run profits. I used to do that actually. I used to, do like when the market goes towards my direction, like 5 or 6 pips only, then I set the break even as soon as possible so that I don't lose. And as I keep on doing it and the back testing, and out of like 50 trades, like 45 or 44 trades were ended with a break even. So that was not a good idea. If it's too early, then you lose a position too early too at the break even. Oh, Gerald, yeah, I don't see your membership icon. I think you have to renew a membership. All right, so I guess I will just end the live stream for now in about a few minutes. So yeah, but looks like market is still active before the holiday. So we might see some chance until the end of today. And tomorrow is holiday, but we never know. We might see some trends, and then we can still look for some trading edges. Yeah, most likely I will monitor chart tomorrow also. I won't be active tomorrow. I will be most likely screening only once or twice, but if I see trends, then I don't mind taking trades. Okay, Apple Pie says, hi Kate, today I follow up your Ichimoku strategy and win 300 USD in my paper trade. Oh, that's a good report. Thank you for that. Glad to hear that. So yeah, please be consistent, because if you can't do it again, then you won't be able to, make profits in the long run. So yeah, thank you for sharing your good result. And please keep up on that. And please don't be too happy on one single win. Or please don't be too sad on one single loss. You have to see trades in number of trades with the stats, at least I recommend to have at least 100 trades. At least do 100 trades in backtesting or real trades and see the result. Before you do 100 trades, you don't have to have emotions at all. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today's live stream. Thank you for joining, everyone. Although this is near holiday, thank you for stopping by and join the session. So I will see you on the next one. So until then, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. And happy holidays. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.